wife crying. It sounds most unlike her. Are you all right, Peggy?
Well, I knocked for quite a long time after I heard the bump, and then I got dressed and I came up to look for you, Mr. Thompson.
The door's locked and my wife's got the key.
I've got the pass key, sir.
Peggy?
I don't understand it. Wherever can she be?
Oh, perhaps she locked the door and went for a stroll.
Oh, my God.
I can't go on, darling. I'm sorry. Goodbye.
Hello, good evening, and welcome to Whodunnit. Now, we're all here, gathered together, to solve, or try to solve, the crime, or the possible crime, that you've just seen. And to help us, we have our panel of, I hope, experts. We have a crime writer extraordinaire, one-time jockey, Mr. Dick Francis.
Good evening.
Hello, Dick, welcome. 32 years a policeman and retired as head of the flying squad, Mr. Frank Davis. An actress who must have got tired of hearing that she is beautiful, but then, of course, she is Miss Julie Edge. An actor who has probably also been told that he's beautiful, and perhaps he gets tired of hearing it too.
It's not true.
Kenneth Haig. I would also like to welcome you, the studio audience. I wonder if you would kindly hold up these cards that you will find on every seat, I hope. Yes, there we are. Now, I'll explain fully about these cards a little later on. But the idea is this. You will later on write down as many clues as you can find, and then finally you will write down, in fact, who you think done it. Now, what, in fact, did happen aboard the luxury liner SS Lloyd? There's an open porthole, there is a missing lady, and you are about to see the rest of the action. A bit later on, the panel will be allowed to question the suspects. They will also be allowed to see certain replays of their choice, which, of course, you and the audience at home and here will see. I may tell you that these replays, in fact, could possibly be lies. They will be spread throughout with red herrings and with real clues. Your job is to find out the difference and not to believe everything you see or everything you hear. So we'll get on now with the rest of the action. Back to the SS Lloyd. Oh, by the way, this may be a clue, or in fact it may be a red herring, but the year is 1930.
Come in.
We've searched the entire ship, sir. Captain's retraced his course, but there's no sign of her. I suppose there's no doubt you're absolutely sure this is your wife's handwriting?
Absolutely sure. I know you've done all you can. Thank you.
I suppose this chair falling over was the noise Miss Rhodes heard from her cabin next door. Did your wife seem distressed earlier, sir?
No, she was a little tired. We'd been playing cards, and we were waiting for you to come and join us for a drink.
All right, dear.
I think those seasick pills have slowed me down a bit.
You are looking a little pale.
Oh, don't worry, I shall be all right.
Evening, Purser.
Evening, sir. Well, who's winning?
Well, I am, for a change. Although my wife's so good at this, I really ought to insure myself against losing.
That's your business, isn't it, sir? Insurance?
Yeah. Are you getting the hang of this Casino Royale now, Purser?
Well, I've watched you two playing for 4 days now. I think so. Let me see. Got to win most of the cards, all the aces, and the 2 of spades.
Don't forget the 10 of diamonds. It's worth 2 points.
Oh, yeah.
You have to watch my wife. She doesn't miss a trick at this game.
Well, I see you're still at it.
So are you, I see.
I don't think he likes me. His wife does.
Of course, Mr. Todd.
We are trying to play cards, you know.
Trying, huh? You've been at it for 4 days, turning the place into a floating Monte Carlo. Well, I can take a hint, you know. Ah, it's a fair wind that blows nobody any good.
Oh. Well, excuse me, darling. I'm not feeling awfully well. Anyway, I don't think it's my lucky night.
Would you like me to come with you?
No, I shall be all right. Why don't you finish the game with the purser? It might help to pay for the voyage.
Can I get you something, Mrs.
Thank
Thompson?
you. No, I have some aspirins. I think I'll just retire. Good night.
Right. I think I'll send for the ship's doctor. He's got some very good tablets for the old mal de mer, sir.
Oh, no, she's got her sea legs. It's probably just a migraine. She's had them for years.
No trouble, you know.
No, don't worry. You take her hand.
All right. Good grief.
What's the matter?
Your wife must be tired. She left me with rather a good hand.
And then, if you remember, Miss Rhodes came up and said she'd heard my wife crying, a strange sort of thump, which must have been that chair, and that she couldn't get any answer.
Yes, then we came down. What puzzles me, sir, is the key missing from the inside of that door.
I'm afraid your guess is as good as mine.
Oh, we searched the whole cabin. Wasn't here. Tell me, sir, do you and your wife know Miss Rhodes at all?
No, we've only met her once. She was very kind to my wife on the first night out when she had one of her migraines.
Are you sure there's nothing I can do? I've got some wonderful new travelling pills. Your wife is most welcome to try them.
Well, thank you. That's very kind of you, but I'm afraid there is nothing we can do.
Well, should there be, don't hesitate to call me. I'm only in the next cabin.
Thank you very much. I'm sure she'll be all right. What a charming woman. And that was the only time we met her.
I know she'd been taking all her meals in her cabin.
Yes, in fact, we hardly ever saw her. She seemed to spend all her time in her cabin. She was quite a recluse.
Her cabin's the one next door. I'll talk to her later. Right now, sir, I'll have a word with the steward. See if he saw anything. Ah, Jones. Up. Did you see anything of Mrs. Thompson after the card game earlier this evening?
Only very briefly, sir. I was sitting there doing a bit of sketching. As you know, I'm a bit of an artist. Mrs. Thompson came down, followed by Mr. Todd. He's a bit of a lady chaser, so in case she was in any trouble...
How about a nightcap?
No, thank you.
I hope you, sir.
What? Oh, yes, I'll have a whiskey, Stuart.
I'm afraid I'm rather busy at the moment, sir. Yes, sir. Straight away, sir. Todd staggered towards his cabin, which, as you know, is next to Mrs. Thompson's, and I went to get his drink. I was away quite a while because, well, his brand of whiskey is only available from the promenade room. Your whiskey, sir?
Ah, thank you. Oh, Stuart, here's your pass key. I got it from your cubbyhole. I must have left mine up on the bar somewhere.
Thank you, sir.
Oh, and I think you better knock on Mrs. Thompson's door. She said she wasn't feeling very well.
Thank you, sir. Are you all right, Mrs. Thompson? As I didn't get a reply, I thought she must be asleep, so I came back here.
Ah, pull the other one, Jones. You mean you heard a passenger was unwell? Yet you didn't pop your head round the door to see if she was all right?
Yeah, that's right.
Yet when we all came down here together and found the door locked, you, without any hesitation, put your key straight in the lock, your pass key.
So what?
So you must have known the key wasn't on the inside. And to have known that, you must have been in there before.
Oh, yeah, well, I did just pop in, but the cabin was empty.
And you never picked up the chair.
Oh, I didn't notice a chair.
Well, of course you noticed it. You probably noticed something else and nicked it. What was it?
No, I
Come
didn't.
on, there's going to be an inquiry. This is your last chance, yes or no?
All right. But I didn't know Mrs. Thompson was going to commit suicide, did I?
Mrs. Thompson's wedding ring? Strange someone committing suicide should leave that behind. Are these your cabin orders?
Yes, sir.
Any with Mrs. Thompson's writing on it?
Couple. Why?
Well, you're a bit of an artist, aren't you?
What's that got to do with Mrs. Thompson committing suicide?
Oh, she left a note behind, didn't she? And you might agree that an artist would be the best person to copy her handwriting. As to what you've told me, I don't think Mrs. Thompson did commit suicide.
Welcome back to Whodunnit, and for those of you who've just arrived home, welcome to Whodunnit. And for those of you who have just joined us, perhaps you'd like to join us in a recap of the plot so far. This year is 1930. A certain Mrs. Thompson has disappeared, apparently from her cabin, aboard the SS Lloyd. Now, Mr. Thompson was playing cards with Mrs. Thompson. Mrs. Thompson went down to her cabin, and Miss Rhodes, the occupant of the next cabin, heard some strange noises. That's Miss Rhodes there with the glasses. So she brought them all down to investigate. Now, they found the door was locked, and so the steward uses his pass key, and they find a farewell note. Also, as you'll see in a couple of seconds, there, an open porthole. Now, remember, the steward has already behaved somewhat suspiciously, and there is also Mr. Todd, who you'll see in a second, appearing presumably drunk. Yes, there he is. Worse for wear, coming down the stairs there. He was rather keen on Mrs. Thompson. Remember, the steward has already confessed to behaving suspiciously, and he's already confessed to stealing Mrs. Thompson's wedding ring. But why should a lady who apparently committed suicide leave her wedding ring behind, and why did she write the note? And also remember, for what it's worth, the steward is in fact a bit of an artist. Well, let's get on now with the final piece of the action, and some more clues.
Now there, Mr. Todd, let's take this from the beginning. What made you follow Mrs. Thompson?
I was sitting at the bar. I had a few drinks and I was feeling pretty happy.
Listen, Jenny, all I'm trying to do is buy you a drink. I'll tell you what, look, they're showing one of those new talkies in the Cinematograph Lounge. It's a Mae West. Now, there's a woman.
No, thank you, Mr. Todd. I had quite enough of you last night. I don't trust a man who can't hold his liquor.
Oh, come on, Jenny. I said I was sorry about last night. I was only being playful.
Your playful will get you into trouble someday. When you've had too much to drink, I don't think you know what you're doing. You really hurt me.
Well, if you're going to be childish about it, I'll direct my attentions to a more mature woman like Mrs. Thompson over there.
Well, I hope for her sake she refuses you. Though I must admit she does need cheering up.
She always looks so miserable when she's with her husband. But I'll cheer her up, all right. You don't know what you're missing. Ah, the fair Mrs. Thompson.
Thank goodness he's gone. Get me a martini, will you? A double.
Mrs. Thompson, what about a nightcap? Huh?
No, thank you, Mr. Todd. I'm not feeling too well. Good night.
May I help you, sir?
What? Oh, yes, I'll have a large whiskey, please, Stuart.
I'll bring it to your cabin, sir.
Yeah, thank you. Pasky.
It's Rudolph Valentino. Open up.
Please, go away.
Naughty, I've got the pass key here. Oh, yeah, you've got your key in the way.
If you don't go away, I shall call the purser.
It's just a nice
I am feeling most unwell. Now, tomorrow, perhaps.
promise.
It's a promise.
I shall hold you to... I shall hold you to that. And that was the last I saw of her.
And you say she was in her dressing gown?
Yes, off to bed, I suppose. Then the steward brought me my drink. I gave him the pass key and told him about Mrs. Thompson's indisposition. Then I went to bed and had a nap.
And you heard nothing from the Thompsons' cabin next door?
Not a sound. Poor lady. Isn't it awful? It's not easy climbing through one of those portholes.
Without help? No, sir. I'm very sorry to bother you, Miss Rose, but would you try and remember everything you heard from the Thompsons' cabin next door?
Well, I wasn't listening deliberately, of course, but I couldn't help overhearing because their voices were raised, and she was talking to someone, a man, I don't know who.
Yes, that was Mr. Todd, yeah.
And then I heard a door slam. In fact, I think I heard it slam twice. I couldn't hear very well because my gramophone was playing, but I did hear Mrs. Thompson was crying. Mrs. Thompson? Mrs. Thompson, are you all right? It's... Mrs. Thompson, it's Miss Rhodes. Mrs. Thompson. Oh dear. And then I got dressed and I went up to look for Mr. Thompson and... Dear. It's so distressing.
Oh, I'm very, very sorry to upset you, Miss Rhodes. There's no more questions. Might I suggest you give some moral support to Mr. Thompson? He's in the cabin next door.
Oh, yes, of course. How selfish of me.
I shall be all right now.
Well, don't hesitate to call me if there is anything. I'm only next door.
Well, you've been very kind. Thank you very much. Any news, Percy?
Not yet, sir. Was there anything missing, sir? Valuables, jewelry, anything like that?
No, I don't think so. Just the clothes my wife was wearing.
I'm sorry to ask you this, sir, but I know you're in the insurance business. Did your wife's policy cover suicide?
Well, yes, as a matter of fact, it did. Why, have you got any ideas?
Yes. I don't think your wife climbed out of that porthole.
Lord.
And another thing. Isn't it strange? A person upset enough to commit suicide should leave her wedding ring behind?
A sea of puzzled faces. Well, now why don't we, in fact, meet the cast? Let's meet the suspects. There's Mr. Todd, Jenny Cramner, Mr. Thompson, the purser, steward, and Miss Rhodes. Now, this is the moment, in fact, where we start our cross-examination. The panel are allowed to ask any questions of any one of the suspects. There is one thing that you really must remember, and I keep pressing this point. They could all be lying. 1, 2, 3, a number of them could be lying. So you really mustn't take too much notice of what you might think might be a red herring. It might be the truth. On the other hand, the truth might be a red herring. Now, I have completely and absolutely foxed the lot of you. I may also fox the panel with any luck. Dick Francis, we'll start basically the questioning with you. First of all, we allow you a 30-second replay. Doesn't have to be 30 seconds, but up to 30-second replay of any particular piece you want to see. So, in fact, do you have a piece you'd like to see back again?
Yes, I would like to see the porthole scene almost before the credits came on the screen.
Yeah, that's the first time, in fact, you see the porthole.
Yeah,
Yes,
I would like to have a good look at
all right,
that.
well, while they're sort of getting that ready upstairs, you can start your questioning. May I just ask you, by the way, Dick, how many thrillers have you written?
I've written 12. 11 have been published. The 12th comes out this October.
Does it? Well,
Sleigh Ride.
You jolly well better find out who done it, haven't you?
I know, but it's very difficult for me, especially when I go first, because I'm usually laying the clues, and here am I trying to find them. It's a different cup of tea altogether.
Well, let's see how well you get on here. Would you like to start your question, in fact?
Yes, the purser.
Sure.
Now, I may be quite wrong in the seagoing laws, but does the purser usually play cards with the or do the crew usually play cards with the
Not the
passengers?
crew, sir. No, the purser has his catering other duties, but part of the duties for this line, the Lloyd line, sir, which is the flagship, we're very proud of it, is to
No publicising the particular shipping line, if you don't mind, Mr. Purser.
Yes, sir, in fact I do, yeah. I make a point of socialising quite a lot, sir, within reason.
Oh, right, thank you. I didn't think it was allowed, but anyhow, I'll take that. But how about, you're very fond of music too, are you?
Yeah, moderately so, sir.
Yes,
I wouldn't say highbrow at all.
But not fond enough to stay in the cabin and listen to it playing after you've switched it on.
No, too busy, sir.
Why switch it on?
There was a reason in the case that I did put music on. It wasn't
Yeah, I
pleasure.
think actually that's what Dick's trying to find out, Purser. The reason.
The reason was to, I wanted to know if Miss Rhodes could hear something in the cabin next door.
No, Dick, there's a reason.
Well, I suppose that is a good reason. Thank you very much.
Not at all, sir.
Now
You got
then.
any more questions? I'll tell you what, listen, we've got your replay ready,
Oh, good.
so we'll see the replay, and then I'll come back to you with a supplementary question after you've seen it, all
Okay.
right? Now, here we are. The replay is the scene, the first time you, in fact, see the porthole. And here we go now on your monitors.
Oh, my God.
I can't go on, darling. I'm sorry. Goodbye.
Well, I think you definitely did see the porthole in that shot, didn't you?
Yes,
That
I
was a
did,
very
yeah.
good shot of a porthole.
Yeah. And,
Do you have a supplementary question?
I have a supplementary
Uh-huh.
question. Was the chair, in fact, knocked over, or did you make out it was knocked over and you picked it up?
It had been knocked over and replaced, sir, yes.
Oh, I see, thank you, because the porthole on my second looked a little bit too undisturbed, but thank you very much.
Right, you are. Now, thank you very much indeed, Dick, for your pertinent questions. We go on now to Frank Davis. Frank, you obviously, in your time in the police force, must have tackled a lot more difficult crimes than this, possibly. What was the one that sticks out in your mind particularly?
Well, there were many crimes that I investigated, but probably the last one, the one that gave most satisfaction, was the capture of John McVicker in November 1970, where he'd led us a bit of a dance for about 2 years, following his escape from Durham. And eventually, as you know, and everybody else knows, the flying squad went down into South London and we ambushed him in his flat, caught him bang to rights.
Yes, I remember that. I remember that very well indeed.
No trouble. Everybody expected trouble. We didn't get it.
No. Well, I don't think you're going to have any trouble with this lot, quite frankly. Would you perhaps like to tell me now what piece you'd like to see replayed?
Yes, I'd like the piece where Mrs. Thompson opens the door to Mr. Todd.
Where she opens the door to Mr. Todd. Right, you will see that very shortly. Perhaps you'd now like to ask your questions.
Yes, a couple of questions. I'm going to aim at Miss Rhodes. She looks the most innocent person there. Miss Rhodes, the glasses you wear, are they plain glass?
Oh, no, I'm long-sighted.
You're long-sighted.
Yes.
Do you play cards?
No.
You don't play cards?
No.
Those are the only two questions I wanted to ask. No more.
Very good. My goodness, that's the shortest question. Of course, being a police officer, naturally, you can get to the nub very quickly, as they say. Now, I think, in fact, we've got your piece coming up on the screen.
Who is it?
It's Rudolph Valentino. Open up.
Please, go away.
Naughty, I've got the pass key here. Oh, you've got your key in the way.
If you don't go away, I shall call the purser.
It's just a nice
I am feeling most unwell. Now, tomorrow, perhaps.
Promise?
It's a promise.
I shall hold you to... I shall hold you to that. And that...
Right, there you are, Frank. Now, do you have a supplementary question to anybody?
No supplementary.
No supplementary. Right. Julie Edge, let's get to you now. Are you interested in reading about crime, by the way? Do you read a lot about crime?
No, not much, I'm afraid.
Do you write at all?
No.
Have you played many criminals?
Only 2, and I got killed in both, so I never
Yes.
solved the problem, really.
That happens to me. I get killed in everything I do. I hope I'm not going to get killed in this, I may say, but I usually get killed in everything. Perhaps you'd like to tell me what you would like to see replayed.
Yes, I like to see in the very beginning when they were gambling.
The card playing session?
Yes.
Right. Well, the card playing session you shall see. Meantime, perhaps you'd like to start your questioning.
Yes, I haven't got many questions, but I'd like to ask Mr. Thompson, why do you think your wife would give the purser a very good hand?
Well, I think my wife was obviously feeling unwell at that time. And, on board ship, when one is feeling as ill as that, one presumably just wants to get to one's cabin as quickly as possible.
Even when the other person was playing against you?
Well,
Was it a game about money?
No, not about money. No, she was just playing with me, as we frequently go on cruises together, and this is a game we've played for many years.
Oh, I see. You didn't gamble for money or anything like that?
No. The money was mine.
May I ask why you ask if they were gambling for money? I don't
Well,
quite
it's only
see why.
because you mentioned that maybe they would pay the fare, and it seemed that they had no money, very little money. and things like that.
Yeah, I missed that. Yeah, very good. I think your replay is just about ready.
I must try
And
that.
what?
I must try that.
We're just about. This is the card playing scene. All right, here we go. On your screens any second now.
Oh, I see you're still at it.
So are you, I see.
I don't think he likes me. But his wife does.
Of course, Mr. Todd.
We are trying to play cards, you know.
Trying, huh? You've been at it for 4 days, turning the place into a floating Monte Carlo. Well, I can take a hint, you know. It's a fair wind that blows nobody any good.
Well, there you are. You've seen that. Did you have a supplementary, Julie?
I had, till I realized, of course, the wife was dead and wasn't here.
No, I see, yes. It is a bit difficult questioning the dead. Often
Yes.
find that.
So I think I leave it at that.
Right.
Thank you.
Kenneth Hay,
Sir.
you've played lots of criminals, haven't you, Ken?
No.
Oh, yes, I'm sure you have. I've seen you playing some very
Just the
nasty-
way I look, it's the way I walk.
Right, would you like to tell me what you're going to choose as your playback?
Well, and the note here I've got, I'd like to see the scene between Todd and the steward, the second scene between Todd and the steward.
The second scene between Todd and the steward.
Yes, from
Second
Todd's
scene.
viewpoint.
Right. Perhaps you'd like to start your questioning.
Yes, I'd like to ask the purser. I wasn't travelling very much in 1930, but when I did go by sea, not so long ago, purser was indeed a very sociable fellow. Could you tell me where you sat, Miss Rhodes?
Where I sat?
Yes.
And meals?
Sat. Yes.
What table number you gave her or anything like that?
31, sir.
It's not a very good table, you know.
Very good answer, though, wasn't it?
In actual fact, if I say so, sir, she never did sat there because she had all her meals in her cabin.
An even better answer.
Yes. Now, I'd like to ask the steward something. Could you tell me where you found the wedding ring that you stole?
Yes, it was on the table, just
What?
inside the door.
Table 31 or
The table in the cabin,
which cabin?
Mrs. Thompson's cabin.
Right.
And Mr. Todd, have you won or lost... Mr. Thompson, I beg your pardon, Vincent. Have you won or lost a lot of money at gambling?
No, I don't gamble.
Thank you.
Is that the end of your questioning?
For the moment, until I'm ready to prefer charges.
Right. Well, we will now see the particular piece you wanted played back. The first scene between... the second scene, rather, between the steward and... I can't remember now, but you'll see it. Here it comes, on the screen.
Your whiskey, sir.
Ah, thank you. Oh, steward, here's your pass key. I got it from your cubbyhole. I must have left mine up in the bar somewhere.
Thank you, sir.
Oh, and I think you better knock on Mrs. Thompson's door. She said she wasn't feeling very well.
Thank you, sir. Are you all right, Mrs. Thompson?
Are you all right, Kenneth? Now, do you have a supplementary?
I don't know why I asked for that. They did it very well, though, didn't they?
Yes. I thought it was I thought you'd discovered it all.
No, I think I've got it now.
You've got it?
Yeah.
Right. Well, we've finished with questioning our suspects. We've also finished with our playbacks. I will ask you now, panel, if you would, to write down on your cards the chief suspect, in fact, who done it, and also you'll find there a list of numbers which you will write next to it, the clues, because that's very important that we, in fact, find out why you thought what you thought. There is, in fact, a prize for the person in the studio audience who wins, who finds out who done it. Not for all of you at home, I'm afraid. And for the panelist who wins, there is a £25 cheque to the charity of his or her choice. Now, we'll be back very shortly. Remember, in order to find out who done it, you really got to find out what, if anything, was done. Right? The cards have all been collected, and we do, in fact, have a winner. We had a number of people who actually got it right, but Mrs. Olive Waters here, in fact, got most of the clues. And so, Mrs. Walters, you are the winner. Tell me, what do you do? You come from Rickmansworth, isn't it? Chorley Wood, Rickmansworth.
Right, yes.
What do you do? You go out to work?
Yes, I do. I'm a payroll supervisor.
A payroll supervisor? Have you been involved in any of these nasty things that can happen to
No,
payroll? But obviously you'd have a pretty good idea who done it, wouldn't you?
I would,
if
yes.
You,
Yes.
You have a choice of any of the gifts here on this table. All of these have been used in the play we saw. You can have anything you like, except the shit, because I think we'll be needing that later on. So would you like to choose?
Yes.
You've got you've got some pearls there. You've got a bangle here, a watch, pocket watch, cufflinks, set of glasses, decanter. And there's this jewel box, is it? Yes. And binoculars, and of course there's this this case. So the choice is yours.
Oh, I think I'll take the jewel box.
The jewel box.
Yes, please.
Can I give Mrs. Walters the jewel box now? You can take it with you. There we are.
Thank you very much.
And congratulations.
Thank you.
And bye bye. Nice to have seen you. Naturally, I didn't ask Mrs. Walters to read out who she thought done it, because we have now to come to the panel. And let's find out from them. Let's start with you, Dick, Francis. Who done it and why?
Here I come into it again. First one, don't
First
I?
again.
Well, there are lots of clues and things knocking around, I thought, but I'm afraid I've put it down to Mr. and Mrs. Thompson. They are the guilty parties. I
Why?
think they wanted to collect, they were a bit hard up, I suppose, and they wanted to collect the life premium, the insurance premium on Mrs. Thompson's life. And to do this, they, of course, had to think of some idea, so they got their sprat to catch the mackerel was to book two passages, one in Mrs. Thompson's name and one in Miss Rhodes's name. In the film we saw, we didn't see them both together, ever. And Mrs. Thompson, we first saw her playing cards with her husband, and she leaves a super round hand of cards. I can't imagine anyone going off. How bad they were feeling with a hand like that.
You're a card player, I presume.
Well, I play cards a bit,
heart,
but you can't imagine anyone going off and leaving a pack of cards like that. And also, another clue was the ring.
Yeah, what about it?
Well, the ring was left in Mrs. Thompson's bedroom, and because after her disappearance, you put disappearance in inverted commas, Miss Rhodes she couldn't act as Mrs. Thompson anymore, so she had to leave the wedding ring there, you see. That's why the wedding...
Well, thank you. I think that's about 5 or 6 clues you've given us there. Let's get on to Frank. Frank Davis, who do you think done it and why?
Well, I have to agree with Dick, unfortunately. I was hoping that I'd be on the other side. But I must agree with him, and I started by eliminating the 2 most likely and obvious suspects. And I didn't find that too difficult, because Mr. Todd was too sloshed to manoeuvre the body out of the porthole. And we had a thief, but I accepted that he, in fact, walked into the room, probably sent there because he'd heard that Mrs. Thompson wasn't well and saw the ring and picked it up.
So, in fact, you basically agree entirely with Dick?
Oh, yes.
Right, Julie, what about you? Juliet?
Oh, the same, yes.
Yeah, you agree? So if you're all winners, that's... yes, I see. It's quite a lot of money so far if you're all winners, yes. Now, what about Kenneth?
Well, often in my career I belonged to companies with high artistic pretensions and very low budgets. I think the Thompsons must have been convinced theatre-goers. And the great trick, of course, is if you're doubling up as a character, is not to appear on the stage meeting yourself. Very difficult.
It is very difficult, isn't it?
So I think...
you, in fact, think also that was...
An insurance fraud.
I see, yes. I wonder if the person or persons who done it will please stand up. You see, I thought that somebody would actually mention the porthole. You see, this is the thing that sort of gave me the clue. You see, because I mean, one porthole.
You've got it
coming up. This is my prize.
Hate to tell you what it looks like.
And I mean, that porthole. I mean, it's pretty small, isn't it? I mean, that is a pretty small porthole. I thought somebody would say, well, you couldn't put her through the porthole, but nobody actually said that. Well, that's 4 people who think, in fact, it was Mr. and Mrs. Thompson, and as you've seen, it was Mr. and Mrs. Thompson. Now, if you just care to write down one main reason as to how exactly you think it was done on the back of your cards, we're going to have to take a consensus of opinion, and the one who writes the best reasons, obviously, is the winner. So, would you like to do that? Or would you like to tell me what your main reason is, if you've written down? Can you concisely put the crime, encapsulate it like that? Dick?
Well, I think the Thompsons booked 2 passages, one for Mrs. Thompson, one for Miss Rhodes. And after Mrs. Thompson's disappearance, in inverted commas again, she took the role of Miss Rhodes.
OK, what about you?
Short of cash. Very short of cash.
Julie?
It seemed that way, yes.
Yes, the repertory version of having to lead the double life, that Miss Rhodes must never appear in public.
Well, I presumably have to make a decision as to who is won. And I am not going to say who is won, because they've all won. So I think we're going to give £25 to the charity of one of their choices, which will in fact be decided after you've gone. Ladies and gentlemen, we hope you'll in fact join us next week. It's goodbye to everybody here now. Next week, of course, we're going to have a much, much tougher crime. It's a very nasty case of stab in the back. We will be here at the same time, different crime. Hope to see you. Good night, and have a very, very good week. God bless you all.